Hello YouTube, I am Joe. Today let's talk saving a hell of a lot of time in life. Every time we drill something, I don't know if everybody else pays attention like I like to do, the tip of your drill doesn't have any way to actually clear material. The only thing the tip of a drill can do is smear material out of the way. That's all it can do. And that's because there is no way for the material to get out of the way of itself. So somebody came up with a cool idea. What if we put a cutter at the front of the cutter so that we could drill a lot faster, seriously faster, in steel, in wood, and more accurately by far. The deal is, at the very tip here, they have a secondary operation that this has been ground differently on the very tip. And now, at the tip of the tip of the tip, we have a cutter on this side, and we have a cutter back here on the very tip. So now, as you literally push this on your finger, you can feel it cutting on the front of your finger, where you would never feel that on a standard twist drill. That is what keeps your drills from walking every time you put a center punch down on some metal and you go to drill it. Your tip's all over the place and you wonder why. Well, that's why it's happening. It's because the tip is smearing, it can't drill. So that causes us to put more pressure on. Well, that makes a hole even worse. And as these start their own hole, I'm sure everybody's seen it in metal, even if you haven't in a mill, it starts out in a triangular hole. And then it finally drills through. And that's only because of the drill smear that started in the beginning. We can stop that with split points. And if you notice, you'll probably notice now that even these bits are available that way as split points. Sometimes you pay a little more for them. Some brands, they just consider it as standard fare nowadays. But be careful, some don't have them. This is a Milwaukee bit, and it doesn't have that. There's no such thing. And it does take more pressure to get it started. It's just one of those deals. These are also awesome bits by DeWalt. This form of bit, of course, can be used in steel too, and wood, and has a relieved bit just like we're talking about, only it isn't as nice. They attempted it here, but it still didn't come off as nice as it could have. And at any rate, these work great on thin materials so they don't catch at the last second, because the rake angle isn't insane here on the edge. It's biting slowly. These, however, are designed for the thin materials and being able to get into the edge of something without shattering, cracking, destroying the material. Step drills work fantastic. Again, if you have a split point tip, they get started and work so much better. It's one of these videos you just have to mention so that everybody knows this is out there so they can all go buy them. In my opinion, I have a whole index of these and I'm not in any hurry to use them. So now these all have to be redone on my Drill Doctor, 750 Drill Doctor, so that I can split point the tips on all these and have all nice drills. So you guys can do that too. Get a Drill Doctor. A model 750 will do up to 3/4 inch. There's other brands out there too, but that way you can split point your twist drills and make them work so much better, so much more effectively for you. Cleaner, smoother, better holes because the tip is cutting at the very beginning. So you don't have any of that walk. You guys let me know what you think. Take care.